Hey, do you ever feel like kids, or even you, just can't sit still or focus anymore? I see this every day from parents, teachers, even toy shop owners. I'm WO from Eden Toy. We're a toy factory in Yiwu, China, focusing on 3D printed figures and fidget toys for brands, online shops, and Amazon sellers in the US, UK, Canada, Australia, and more. Today I want to show you the top 15 fidget toys I see dominating 2025 based on real orders, real feedback, and my own experience in this industry. So here's what we'll cover in the next few minutes. Which fidget toys are really hot in 2025, why kids, adults, teachers, and even office workers love them, and how you, as a parent, teacher, or toy seller, can use these trends to help with focus and stress, and also make better buying decisions. If you run a toy shop, an Amazon store, or you're just looking for good fidgets for your kids or students, this will save you a lot of trial and error. Alright, let's jump in. The first time I held a Fidget Cube, I thought, okay, this one is going to be big. Small cube, 6 sides, different actions, click, flip, roll, spin, rub, glide. People love it because it gives many types of sensory input in one tiny toy. Our early customers were online sellers. They told me their buyers love that it fits in a pocket or purse. Office workers use it during meetings. Kids use it to keep their hands busy without making noise. One thing we learned fast at Eden Toy: durability matters. People play with these cubes every day, so we use strong plastic and test them hard. That's why I'm sure Fidget Cubes will stay hot in 2025. Everyone thought Fidget Spinners were finished after 2017, but they're still here and still selling. We make spinners in plastic, aluminum, even stainless steel. Different materials give different weight and spin time. I remember a trade show in Las Vegas. A store owner from California tried our high-grade metal spinner at the booth. He spun it once and said, "I'll take a big order." Right there. Now we also do LED spinners, glow in the dark, fun shapes like superhero-style designs, simple mechanism, easy to customize. That's why spinners are still strong in 2025. These spiky sensory rings look so simple, but they're addictive. You roll them up and down your finger and get this gentle, prickly feeling. One customer brought me a sample and said, "I don't know why, but this relaxes me." We produce them in stainless steel with gold, silver, rainbow colors. They're tiny, silent, easy to ship, often sold in sets with multiple colors. Boutique owners in the US and UK tell me their customers love collecting them. Perfect for people who need quiet fidgets in classrooms, offices, or meetings. Tangles are those twistable chain-like toys you can bend into loops and shapes. I first tried one at a toy expo. A friend handed me one and said, "Just twist it." Within seconds, my brain felt calmer. We make bright colors for kids, more subtle tones for adults, glow in the dark, or extra squishy versions older people like them for finger exercises. Kids use them in class to stay focused, and parents love that they don't make any noise. The constant twisting motion is very soothing. That's why Tangles keep selling year after year. These are not regular dice. Roll dice are small blocks or cylinders that roll in place, sometimes with buttons or little gears. A client once showed me a sample with a weighted core. You tap it and it just keeps rolling in a smooth, controlled way. I was hooked. We customize colors, logos, surface textures. These are very popular as desk toys for adults. Quiet, minimal movement, and very satisfying to flick when you're thinking. Tactile balls. Mix shape and texture, bumps, grooves, soft or firm. We use silicone, rubber, and foam. Our buyers include teachers, therapists, gym owners, toy collectors. One partner asked us to create a sensory sampler pack. 3 balls with different textures and colors. Their sales jumped because customers could try multiple feelings in one set. People use them to massage their hands, do simple hand exercises, calm down while reading or working. This type of product will stay strong because it serves both stress relief and sensory needs. You already know these. Fidget Toys changed the game. Silicone boards with bubbles you can push in and out, like reusable bubble wrap. We quickly made our own molds. Circles, squares, hearts, cartoon shapes, large boards for games. One store owner told me Fidget Toys are flying off the shelves. Parents use them for simple sensory play, DIY counting games and educational activities, and of course they're huge on social media. People love posting popping videos, which keeps the trend alive into 2025. A classic, squishy balls, filled with gel or foam. I used them as giveaways at a trade show. People would walk by, grab one, squeeze, and instantly smile. We make fruit shapes, cartoon faces, balls that slowly rise back, balls that bounce back quickly. A school once ordered hundreds from us for a stress management program. Teachers said students were calmer when they had something soft to squeeze. Officers love them too because they're quiet, soft, cheap, easy to brand with a logo. These are fun. Dinosaur egg squeeze toys. From outside, it's just a small egg, but when you squeeze it, a dinosaur pops out through the shell. We use soft silicone outside, a small dinosaur figure inside, with bright colors. Kids can't stop playing with them. They sell especially well around Easter as basket fillers and party favors. It's not only a fidget, it also adds imaginative play with the dinosaur theme. I love seasonal products. Christmas sensory boards. Combine fidgets with holiday designs, trees, Santa, snowflakes. We started with simple pop designs. Now some boards have poppable bubbles, slider tracks, different textures in one board. Retailers place bulk orders in September, October to prepare for Christmas. They sell great at holiday fairs and as stocking stuffers. As long as people celebrate Christmas, this category will keep coming back every year. These new finger grippers can't look like simple silicone loops, but they're powerful. You put your fingers in and push outwards to train finger strength and relieve stress. A fitness coach asked me to develop a full line. Soft resistance for beginners or rehab, stronger levels for athletes. People use them at their desk while watching TV during a walk. One user told me she always keeps one in her purse. When her hands feel tense, a few sets of extensions calm her down. This is a nice mix of was fidget plus fitness, very 2025. If you like to pull and stretch things, this one is for you. Squish stretch balls. Can be squeezed and stretched to crazy lengths, then bounce back to shape. We tested a high elasticity silicone that doesn't tear easily. Customers told us very clearly, if it breaks fast, we won't buy again. So we focus heavily on durability. A buyer in Canada told me her store sold out in a week. People love the freedom to squish, pull, twist, however they like. We experiment with shapes, but the simple ball shape still sells best. These combine air pulse popping. Inflatable pop balls can have a small valve so you can adjust how firm they are. Small poppable bumps on the outside. Let some air out and it feels like a poppet ball. Pump more air in and it feels more like a classic stress ball. At a trade show in Germany, a neighbor exhibitor had these. People walked over just because they had never seen anything like it. We use reinforced seams and good valves so they don't explode. The adjustable feel makes them unique in 2025. Finally, a very discreet fidget, the stainless steel owl flip coin. It's a small metal coin you can spin, flip, rub with your thumb like a worry coin. I first saw one at a craft market with a beautiful engraved owl. Now, at Edin Toy we do owl designs, custom logos, smooth edges for perfect spinning. I keep one on my desk. When I'm thinking about a new product idea, I spin it and just watch. That small pause often gives me fresh ideas. This style fits adults, collectors, and professionals who want something subtle, not childish. So those are the whole 15 fidget toys I believe will shine in 2025. They help kids stay focused, adults manage stress, and sellers catch the next trend early. If you need a factory partner for fidget toys or 3D printed figures, or you want to develop your own custom designs, packaging, or private label,